Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
We're not in Hawkins anymore. What's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back for the reaction. Today, I'm going to be checking out Stranger Things Season 4. This is Chapter 1, the Hellfire Club. And man, oh man, I am super hyped, super excited for this one. For those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of the show. Typically, every single time a new season releases, on the day of release, I binge the entire thing. But this season, they're actually doing things a little bit differently because they're splitting it up into two different parts. And the second part is going to be released later this summer. And definitely, I will be reacting to that as well. But yeah, I've been trying my best to avoid all spoilers going into this. I haven't watched any teasers, any trailers, nothing at all. I did see a couple photos of, I'm assuming it's the new big bad boss of the series. It kind of looks like more of a veiny version of Swamp Thing. That's at least my first impressions of him, but I definitely got to see him in live action and definitely in the show before I come with a final conclusion on my thoughts for that character or for that big bad boss villain. You guys can probably tell the hype is real. I'm not going to waste any more time because I feel like it's taken so long for the season to actually arrive. And did it get delayed? I thought it was supposed to arrive a little bit earlier. Either way, it is here now, and I'm ready to jump right in and check it out. If you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Hawkins, not your typical suburban community. Did you guys ever do the paperboy route? I think I tried it once as a kid. But when I had to go and collect money from everybody, oh man, I used to hate it. So many people would be like, oh yeah, just come back in a couple days. I'll have it next week for sure. Is this Brenner? Papa? No. I think we all knew he was alive, but seeing it is believing it. Here we go again. Hawkins National Laboratories. High school used to be shaped like that. The courtyard in the middle.
Okay. What do you see?
A yellow circle. The sun.
Very good.
Good job.
I want you to find Dr. Ellis. You do that?
Something's wrong.
Holy shit.
What have you done?
Yo! Elle did that.
What have you done?
Wow. Blood coming from the eyes too? When did they film this? What a start.
Dear Mike, today is day 185. This week is going very fast. I think because I am so busy. I hope Mrs. Gracie will give me an A.
Hopper.
Joyce got an amazing new job. She gets to work at home.
Nice. Dream job. Winona looking good too. Narration, it sounds like
John's
super
been acting
scripted,
weird
but
also. I think he's just
catching us up on things. Is he blazing?
But I don't know how he'll ever get to college because his car is still broken.
Smoking some reefer there?
Me? I am twice as happy now. You are right. It just takes time. Even so, I am ready for spring break. Mostly because I get to see you.
Aw, shit.
We will have the best spring break ever. Miss you. Love.
So she wants to tell him everything.
What are you doing? It's 10 after. Oh, shit. Michael, I know your D&D club is tonight.
Hellfire. Why don't you just call it the high school dropout?
Mama Wheeler.
I want you home no later than 9. Let's go!
Jesus. How am I going to survive a whole week without you guys?
It's like nothing's changed, but so much has.
9.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
Tiger's 86.
Dusty Bun, Susie.
Holy shit.
Dusty, what's going on in there? You're gonna be late.
Don't come in, I'm naked.
Oh. Running out of time here.
She'll pray for him.
Later.
We both know what this is about, okay? I'm not buying that bullshit. This is about Vicky.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it is. And you know what else I
Vicky.
think? I really don't. I think you gotta stop pretending to be someone else.
You ask out a girl and she says no. Big deal. Nothing happens. Maybe your ego's a little bruised, but I ask out the wrong girl and bam, I'm a town pariah.
Except that Vicky is definitely not the wrong girl.
We just don't know that, do we?
Let's
She
meet
was
her.
very fast times.
I want to see
Plus
Vicky.
53 minutes, 5 seconds. Do you know who pauses fast times at 53 minutes, 5 seconds? People who like boobies. Robin.
Gross.
Boobies.
Say boobies.
Not a big
Yes.
deal, okay? I like boobies.
I like boobies.
Vicky likes boobies. Boobies.
Yo, look at the fashion. It's a throwback.
Where were you yesterday? Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot it was Thursday.
It's been a tough year for Hawkins. So much loss.
Those guys like the American hero over here.
So last night, when we were down by 10 points at half to Christian Academy, I looked at my team and I said, think of Billy. Think about our heroic police chief, Jim Hoppin. Let's win this game. Let's win this game for them. And that's exactly what we did.
I want to win this game now.
Tonight?
Tonight.
They call it a tournament. If you win one game, you go on to play the next until there's only one team left.
I don't get the big deal. Just talk to Eddie. Get him to move Hellfire to another night.
Just talk to Eddie.
Why don't you just talk to your coach?
They're rocking their
and
shirts.
leave?
He's not.
A semester of adventuring has led to this moment, and we need you. Yeah, and the Tigers don't.
No.
You've been on the bench all year.
Hellfire Club can wait on this one.
If I get in good with these guys, I'll be in the popular crowd, and then you guys will be too. Has it ever occurred to you that we
None of that
don't
really
want to
matters,
be-
man.
I'm tired of being bullied. I'm tired of girls laughing at us. I'm tired of feeling like a loser. So I'm asking you guys, as a friend, just talk to Eddie. Get him to move Hellfire. Come to my game.
Honestly, I know in high school it seems like popularity matters, but once you're out of high school, none of that matters.
Carol, can I call you back?
Sent from Russia. From Russia with love. Damn, Joyce. What?
For my hero, I chose my dad, and for my visual aid, I made a diorama of our cabin.
I'm just like confused. I thought this was a presentation about a historical hero.
My dad was in the newspaper.
Your local paper? This is supposed to be about famous people?
He is famous.
My dad is famous. He saved lots of lives. He was a hero for people. And he was my hero too.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into
That's
Carrie.
not what I'm saying at all, but it's okay.
Someone shut this bitch
I'm
up.
so sorry, Mrs. Gracie. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Al, it wasn't that bad.
Friends don't lie.
I'm not lying. Al, come on.
Seems like she's got a lot of stuff going on. This music is gonna kill the YouTube edits.
It's okay to not be okay. But I can only help you if you're truthful. If you open up to me.
I'm being open.
Guys, hey, I know you never want to go to any of my games, but this one is kind of a big deal.
A big deal?
I know something's wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah, something must be wrong with me because I broke up with you.
No.
Lucas,
He's just looking out for her.
people just change. Okay? That's it. Good luck.
Seems like they're all changing. Lucas, Max. I don't like how this episode is really focusing just on the characters right now, not so much the upside down. Someone's sick.
Chrissy?
What?
Chrissy? Mom?
What is happening right now?
Chrissy? Did you hear me?
That was like real horror movie vibes there. clenched fist. What caused that though? Where is this coming from?
The devil has come to America.
Shit, he seems really revved up today.
He's always rubbed up. We'll just act casual.
As long as you're in Japan, or a game where you toss balls into laundry baskets.
You want something, freak?
Yo, who is this guy? He looks like he's 40.
So, speaking of monsters, Lucas has to do his, balls and laundry baskets game. So, he's not gonna be able to make it to Hellfire tonight.
He's trying.
I know there's no way we can beat your sadistic campaign without him. So me and Mike were thinking that maybe we might postpone.
Oh, no. Over my dead.
God damn. They are not taking it well.
You want to postpone the cult of Vecna?
I don't want to postpone him.
We showed you that school didn't have to be the worst years of your lives.
I don't know how I feel about this guy.
And all you guys got to
recruit
or peeps on and go and find one.
Where the hell have you been?
What is happening right now?
Okay, now do you
see anything taped to her? Wires or a bug or something?
Looks like there's a crack.
Okay, do you have rope?
And something heavy.
What for?
Smash it.
What do you think, Byers? Call it a weeder. You get it, man? Like a feeder?
I'm glad they added a proper stoner into the show to reach my demographic, you know?
Okay, come on, man. What are you gonna be moping around all break or what?
Not moping.
You're moping.
Really?
Mopey dick.
Wow.
If she takes on the editor of the school paper, she's gonna make that the best goddamn school paper that ever existed.
This is why they're right for each other.
Why I love him.
That's why I love him.
Everything between us is
perfect.
The L word.
I'm still rooting for my alt.
Nancy!
Tigers devoured.
Nancy, hey, do you want to join Hellfire tonight?
Dice?
Yes, but these aren't your normal dice. They have up to 20 sides.
You're asking the wrong
I
people.
ever get one of those school t-shirts?
Yes.
Really?
Everyone gets a t-shirt. We make them ourselves. And if you...
She's yanking your chain, man.
sarcastic?
Ugh. I would
I
play.
hate high school.
I've never played before.
Screw high school. What? What? Where are you going? Just trust me!
Okay. Amber Heard. Haunted Amber Heard. I still don't know where that darkness came from. Was it just always overlooking Hawkins? Never truly went away? The mood just changed. What the? Oh, this is trippy as fuck. Wow! I hate bots.
Whoa, hey. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
What the hell is happening? Why is it happening to her?
I'll do a half ounce for a 20. What do you say? It's plenty of bang for your buck. Should last you a while.
Half ounce for 20 bucks?
Do you ever feel like you're losing your mind?
Yes. All day, every day.
I mean, I feel like I'm losing my mind right now doing a drug deal with Chrissy Cunningham.
Do you have anything maybe
Stronger.
stronger?
Yo, this bitch. Kill her. Snap her neck.
So sorry.
All right, Angela. You come with me.
What? Why?
You're in trouble.
Tell her, Jane! Tell her!
Yeah. She's a bitch. These kids don't even know. If she still had her powers, like I was saying, she would have been done right there.
It's not that bad. We'll fix it together, okay?
Come on, kids. Go upstairs.
It's just the crazy buyers lady.
One more thing. Joyce, are you there? Talk to me, Joyce! 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 Joyce!
Yeah,
That was like the end of the world.
it broke.
Joyce! 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 That's all I was saying. Just a note. Hop is alive. Yes.
Hold the way from Nashville, our very own Tammy Thompson!
Oh shit.
Oh, say, can you see?
It actually makes perfect sense as a replacement.
Absolutely not.
You asked for a sub, we delivered.
This is Hellfire Club, not Babysitting Club.
I'm 11, you long-haired freak.
What's your class and level? Level 1 dwarf?
My name is Lady Applejack, and I'm a chaotic, good, half-elf rogue level 14. So, we gonna do this? Or we gonna keep chit-chatting like this is your mommy's book club?
Woo!
Welcome to Hellfire.
Yes! She proved herself.
Sinclair, you're in. Huh? You're in. Time to go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I say we fight. To the death.
To the death.
To the death!
Time out! Guys, I hate to say
Oh,
this,
no.
but we've got to flee.
I concur.
He only has 15 hit points left. Don't be pussies. Pussies?
You got a chance here.
What do you say, Lady Applejack?
You really gotta ask?
They're gonna go for it. Go for the kill.
Screw it. Let's kill the son of a bitch.
It's all up to her. It's all up to Lucas. The Sinclairs. Sinclair got some air. Are we gonna get a feel-good moment here? Oh, it is! That was dope. Tigers, eat 'em raw.
After a tragic year for our town, the Tigers have brought home the cup.
You guys can still be friends and do different things. I know in high school it doesn't seem like that, but when you get older, it's a lot different.
He must be feeling on top of the world right.
Wow. She was listening in. What the? Did she move into the old buyer's home? No, that's what it was looking like from the inside.
Oh boy.
She's living in a trailer park now.
You sure you have it?
No, I got it. Somewhere.
I'm really confused as to why this is happening to her, though.
Huh? Just loosening this up for you, sweetheart.
Holy hell. Looking like a deadite. Stranger Things loves to give nods to other series and franchises. Whoa!
Gotcha. Found it. Peaceful.
She's in her own world right now.
Chrissy? Chrissy?
Hey, Chrissy!
Look at her eyes, too. This is super freaky.
Christy, wake up! I don't like this! Christy, wake up!
I don't like this either. It's like some Freddy shit. Welcome to prime time, bitch. Yo. I did see a couple pictures of him. He looks so much better in the show.
It's time for your suffering to end.
What is he doing to her? Whoa! I kind of like that. Oh! Holy, what the? This is crazy. And that's the first episode? Stranger Things. Season 4. I was not ready for this. I was hyped going in. Coming out, I'm even more fucking ecstatic, more excited, more hyped for the rest of the season. Whew, I've been watching some good TV as of late. by God, that was incredible. The horror aspect, I want to say it right now. I might as well just jump right into this. Alright guys, that was Stranger Things Season 4, Chapter 1, The Hellfire Club. 10 out of 10. 10, 10, 10. They said at the very beginning when we saw 10, this episode was a 10. 10 out of 10. Yes. I'm so happy this show is back. This show is better than ever. I'm seriously impressed by the season premiere, this first episode for Season 4, first chapter, I should say. It didn't even feel like overly long as well, which is surprising because I feel like, how long was it? An hour and a half almost, hour and 20 minutes? So good. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this, guys. But yeah, the one thing I want to say right off the bat is kind of in regards to Season 3 as well. As much as I really, really enjoyed and loved Season 3, some of it, I don't know, the comedy, it almost felt like too much. It took away from the horror. Right away from this first episode, we got some great comedy, but it did not take away from any of the horror that we got from this episode. And yes, we did get some good horror last season as well for Season 3, but the horror, I already feel like they're taking it up another level, another notch right here. Whew. Season 4, I was not ready for this level of everything. Horror, comedy, freaking just the whole thing. The way it's being filmed, like, this feels like a blockbuster. You can tell they threw some big bucks at this season, and even last season as well. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to say anything is like lower budget or anything. Like, it's been getting higher and higher budget with every single season, every single installment. But with this one, this feels big, guys. I am loving it so far. The one thing I do gotta say though too, I think I was scrolling through Twitter recently and I saw a post from IGN where the actress that plays Elle, I forget her real name, but she said something. I didn't even read the article because I wanted to avoid all spoilers, but I did see the headline from the tweet where she had basically said, I don't know if it was taken out of context, but the main thing, the main sense, the main heading, the main headline that I did see was her complaining about the cast, that she feels the cast, the actress that plays Elle feels or says the cast is too big, or feels that the cast is a little bit too much and they need to pull a Game of Thrones. So that's very interesting because I didn't know that going in, but I was like, well, it was already a pretty big cast. If they're going to be killing people off, like, it makes sense that it's kind of expected to have a few new additions to the show. And yeah, this episode, they threw a lot at us right off the bat. I didn't know what to expect. Our first introduction to Eddie, I was like, I don't know. This guy might be a little bit too much. He's definitely a character. I just don't know if he's going to be a character that I like. By the end, though, he kind of won me over with the whole Dungeons and Dragons, the Dungeon Master thing. And right away, when he lost, like, he was challenging the kids. It looked like he was putting on a good game for them there. When he lost, I was kind of expecting him to fucking snap. That was not the case. He did not seem like a sore loser, sore winner, sore anything. He was actually happy for the kids that they beat his campaign. So that was super cool. And I think that was part of the reason why he won me over as a character as well. So yeah, I gotta say, for just meeting his character, I am really enjoying and really liking the Eddie character after one episode or one chapter for this new season here. So that's pretty cool. I'm kind of against Elle, or the actress that plays her, when it comes to that, I guess, but we'll see. This is only the first one, so maybe my thoughts will change on that as we move forward. But for this first chapter, I'm actually really liking these new characters in the show. It just means, I guess, some of these other characters that we do know and love, they're going to kind of have to take a back seat in certain points and a little less screen time. But hey, if it means an overall better story, better season, then I'm not going to complain about that at all. Like, yeah, we all love Elle. At least I assume so, unless you're a certain reaction channel or a certain member of a reaction channel that I watched, RTTV. But yeah, we all love Elle, so I understand wanting the show to focus on her. But if it means an overall better season, better story, then I have no problem with a little less Elle and more of these other new characters also. But I know I kind of just jumped right into this. This episode was a lot. They threw a lot at us though, so that's kind of why I'm like, my mind is already bouncing around. But If you guys are new to my channel, you've never seen one of my reactions before, this is kind of just how I do. I'm going to be bouncing all over the place, especially when it comes to things that I like and that get me hyped. If you're familiar with my Game of Thrones reactions, then yeah, you'll have no problem with this. But for those that are not familiar with me or my other reactions, I promise guys, you will get used to me. Give me an episode or two. I'm an acquired taste though, because you're not gonna like me right off the bat. I'm pretty sure I might be a little bit too much, just like that Eddie character that I was talking about. You might be saying, man, this reactor, he's definitely a character, but stick with me. Hopefully I win you guys over, just like Eddie won me over by the end of the episode. But all jokes aside, let's go back to the very start, because I feel like that's really where we should have been starting, or where I should have started with this recap, because Brenner, they never went back to him either. Right off the bat, we saw him, he was alive, or I guess, actually, no, wait. Holy shit, that was a flashback. What am I talking about here? See, my mind's kind of going crazy, and you guys saw, I just jumped right into this recap also, so I didn't have any time to really think about anything here that I'm actually saying, so yeah, let me rewind that just a little bit. Brenner, it was not confirmed that he's alive. I almost said it again, but we did actually get to see him, so I'm still under the belief that he is actually out there. I don't think they would have actually brought him back just for this intro, for this premiere, if he wasn't going to be coming back later on in the show, regardless of when that introduction did take place. But great scene nonetheless, even though it was a flashback. At first I thought it was like a Demogorgon coming out of nowhere. That was not the case. It was actually Lil L that took on absolutely everybody, destroyed, wrecked absolute havoc, chaos. It killed off, I guess, she's the reason why the other test subjects aren't around, and we haven't seen any of the other ones, which was, what was the other number that we did come across? Was it 8? I think it was. But I don't know if she's going to be coming back. I heard something about a spinoff when it originally aired, but her episode was like the least favorite episode ever, even amongst myself. Like, I did not like that one episode very much. It just felt too different from Stranger Things. Even though, I guess looking back at it now, I've tried to watch it again, and I still feel the same. I don't hate it as much, but I still feel the same in regards to it just feeling out of place in the show of Stranger Things. So maybe that's why they haven't brought back that one sister, but I did hear something about a spinoff, so I don't know if that's still on the table or not, but I kind of get the feeling that it's not after the reception of that one episode. But now we know why we haven't seen the other test subjects and the other children. Elle, she wrecked them. That was a freaking bonkers introduction. I was saying during the scene too, I don't know if it's going to be included in the actual reaction, but I read some of the comics. I think they're kind of like spin-off comics also, so I don't know if they're actually canon or not. At the time of reading them, I thought they were canon, but I don't know, because basically they focus on some of these other test subjects and children. So I don't know if they were actually there, because otherwise, if they were there and Elle ruined them or freaking destroyed them, then they wouldn't actually be there for the comics. So I don't know. If anybody has any further knowledge in regards to the canon of the comics in the show, I don't know if they're following that at all. But if anybody does follow that, let me know, because I would actually be interested in knowing if the comics are still canon or not, or if they kind of just decided not to go along with that anymore. Because I'm pretty sure when they first were announced that they were going to be canon. But regardless, I freaking love this introduction. It was nuts right off the very bat. And then catching up with all the kids afterwards, seeing where they're all at. Oh man, the introduction or the narration by Elle, that was so good. It definitely felt super scripted though. It didn't feel like natural, but I don't think it was intended to be. It was just there to really catch us up on things and just be a proper narrator. I still really enjoyed it. And then just seeing how much older these kids are now, how much they've grown. It's like my children have all grown up now. It's super crazy. Some of them though, they still look the same. Actually, let's just go through all the kids while we're here. The one that really looks the same, at least in my opinion, is Max. It doesn't look like she aged a single day. And never mind just focusing on the kids. Winona, she looks the exact same as well. Like, what the hell is going on? She must have found like the secrets to aging. She still looks super good. I love me some Winona, but let's go back to the kids. Max, she still looks the exact same. Lucas, he definitely looks older. Dustin, he looks similar, just a little bit pudgier, maybe some more baby fat on him. And then we got Mike, he definitely looks older. He's like super taller now. So, same with Will also. And then Elle, she's got the new hairstyle. I feel like she's had different hairstyles every single season, but she's got the Joyce hairstyle now, which is great to see. And I just felt bad for her this episode though too, because the kids picking on her, like they don't even know how powerful she is. She may not have her powers with her at the moment. It's only a matter of time before they come back. I mean, come on now. Does anybody actually think that they're not coming back? If anybody doesn't think they're coming back, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, it's only a matter of time. I don't know if they're going to make us wait all season and then they just give us a triumphant moment when they do come back, when she needs the powers the most to save everybody. That's when they do come back, just in the nick of time somehow. Or if they're just going to come back naturally or slowly over time. I don't know how it's going to be, how it's going to actually happen. Please, no spoilers, guys. I know they released the first 7 episodes, but in order for me to give you better reactions, all that I ask in the comments down below, let's just discuss this episode, because this episode was absolutely phenomenal. I want to share my thoughts and in the discussion with you guys and with just Stranger Things fans down below. So yeah, please no spoilers, guys. I know a lot of you guys are going to be binge watching this, and if I wasn't doing reactions, if I wasn't reacting this season, I would be joining you as well. Trust me on that. I've done that with every previous season, but please, guys, no spoilers. That's all I ask. If excuse me, see, that's how sick I am of spoilers. I'm allergic to spoilers, guys. They make me sick, so please, no spoilers. Don't kill me. But no, what I was going to say, just for other commenters as well, no spoilers, guys, because never mind ruining it for me. Don't ruin it for other people also. Like, we're all fans. We all want to enjoy the show. That's what it's all about. In order to enjoy the show, I know some people don't mind, but at least for myself, it can ruin certain moments in these reactions. So please, no spoilers. But yes, like I was saying, Elle, I felt so bad for her being picked on like that. Seeing her sad and cry, I don't ever want to see Elle sad. Like I was saying before too, these are like my kids and them growing up now. I don't want to see them picked on. So yeah, that really sucks. I do feel like that main bitch, she's gonna get hers. It's only a matter of time once Elle's powers do come back. But I was also saying it's probably a good thing that she didn't have her powers in that moment, because she would have killed that girl. So yeah, that whole scene, that was nuts. But wow, I did like Will being there for her and just being her brother, trying to help her, because he sees what she's going through. I don't know why kids are the way they are. And just as a heads up, I know my demographic in regards to my watchers, I don't have a lot of younger viewers. I feel like it's always 17, 18 plus, which is cool because I'm a little bit older as well, so it makes sense. But for anybody that is younger, I just gotta say, for anybody that goes through high school or is in high school right now, none of that freaking matters. I swear, popularity, you could be king shit in high school. The second it ends, you are nothing. So once you're in the real world, that's when you're back at the bottom. You got to start up all again. Popularity doesn't matter unless it's, I don't know, your family or your father or something. You're going to the family business. That's when your name recognition matters. Aside from that, we're all just a number. We're all just part of the system. So yeah, none of that matters, especially because I don't know, at least for me, I don't know about you guys. I definitely saw there's a lot of like popularity contests in high school. There's different crowds. I was more or less kind of like an in-betweener, not so much like a loser. I wasn't really bullied. I was never really a super popular kid either. So that's why I'm kind of like in between in regards to the whole situation. But yeah, once I hit college, none of that freaking mattered. And I freaking loved it because I was never a fan of the popularity stuff. But going back to the show, I just had to get that out of the way and say that a little bit for anybody that may have to hear that, maybe going through any struggle with the high school popularities, because it's definitely bullshit. But back to the show, I definitely loved seeing Will just be there for Elle, be a brother to her, because yeah, they're family now. So I really enjoyed that, but I don't want to see her cry anymore. No more bullying, no more bullies at all. Hopefully Elle does something without actually killing them later on this season, because yeah, somebody's got to put them in their place without actually warranting death. But on the other side things, back in Hawkins, I am glad that we're kind of seeing both sides. We're not just completely out of Hawkins just yet, because yeah, a lot of the characters, a lot of cast is there. We can't just leave it completely, even though the t-shirt says we're not in Hawkins anymore. But yeah, obviously the main thing, the horror aspect of the show that I now want to talk about in regards to that cheerleader, what was her name? They said it like a million times. Cherry, something like that. But I don't know why she was like the chosen one. I don't know why she was picked out by this monster, by this demon. And it was never really explained. I don't really fully understand what caused it to come back. Unless it never truly left, it was always there lingering. But why now? Why her? There's some unanswered questions there, but I'm sure it's only the first episode. They'll tell us as we go. We'll get more answers as we get deeper into the series, into the season. So yeah, I'm not one of these people that give me answers now. This show sucks because I don't know. Like, I have no problem being in the dark a little bit, but just like her, or just like her, she is in the dark. So am I. So yeah, I just don't know why she was chosen. Like, I'm racking my brain right now. I'm trying to think, why her? Why her? I really don't know. So I really like the scenes though, like the build up to first in the washer where we just saw the feet. Man, so cool. Like the horror, it definitely gave me chills. The horror vibes that this show is giving me this first episode. I'm just so happy this show is back in my life. But later on, when she was out looking for drugs, and that other scene too, he kind of won me over. At first I was like, when she was meeting him in the woods with Eddie, I was like, is he gonna do something to her? Like, I hope we're not gonna see something brutal. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to go too dark of a place, but he kind of won me over that scene too, because even though he's definitely a character, he seems super cool. And then at first too, I'm like, is she possessed right here? Because she seems like super nice. I was kind of expecting her to be like head cheerleader or bitch, but that was not the case either. So I kind of like that they threw out the trope for some of these characters, even though on the other side of things where Jane or Elle is, we are seeing some of those tropes. At least for these two characters, the Dungeon Master and the main cheerleader, I don't know, they kind of threw out the tropes a little bit. And I gotta say, after this first episode, I do like both these characters, although it seems like she's done already. When her body like twisted, got contorted at the very end of the episode, my God. Can you blame Eddie for screaming like a little girl? Like, I don't even know what kind of faces I was making while I was going on, but I felt like, yeah, I was pretty invested in this episode at that point in time. Like, I definitely forgot about the camera and everything. So when I go back and watch my own reaction when I edit this, it's going to be pretty funny and pretty entertaining, even for myself. It's going to be like first time watching it all. But yeah, I can't wait to see other people's reactions to this. Hopefully everybody else is enjoying it as much as myself, because I truly love this first episode, 10. And that was the other thing too, 10. I did mention it very briefly during the episode, actually during the introduction when they showed 10. I brought up that it's an inside joke between me and my buddy. Still to this day, me and my friend have no idea where it came from, but when we were in high school, we were drinking in his trailer one day. Yeah, super young, having some drinks. And then out of nowhere, I don't know what caused it, something came up. We said 10, it came up in discussion or something. And then we both looked at each other, we're like, 10, 10, 10, 10, like that. And then we both stopped, we're like, wait, what was 10? And then still to this day, we have no idea why we were both snapping, going crazy over 10. I think I might have said this in a reaction before, I don't know, but still to this day, he's still a good friend of mine, one of my best friends. We still don't know what the hell 10 means. Maybe it was just, I don't know what the hell it was, but I still rack my brain over that. Just one of those funny things that kind of became like an inside joke that just stuck with us. But yeah, don't do drugs, kids, unless it's weed, because yeah, there's nothing wrong with weed. We got some stoner characters this episode too. Jonathan, he's a stoner now, so I kind of like him more, because I gotta say, he was kind of turning into a bit of a bitch. Wasn't really a huge fan of him last season, but hey, I do like his stoner buddy this season, so I'm glad that they're reaching out to my demographic as well. That was great to see. But yeah, overall, I can't wait to see where they go with this season, because 10 out of 10. 10! First episode. The season premiere was definitely 10. I freaking loved it. I don't even want to make any predictions, because I don't even know if I have any right now. Like, I legit don't know where they're going with this season, but I am 100% on board. I'm pretty much just like strapping myself in. I'm yours. I'm on this roller coaster. Take me where you want. Show me this ride, because I'm down for it. I'm ready for every single loop and every single twist that you throw at me. Hopefully you guys are as well. Hopefully you guys are excited to join me on this Stranger Things journey. I can't wait for the next one. But as always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.